Hey guys, Melissa here, one half of the Best of Both Girls podcast. This wouldn't be 2020 if it wasn't for technical mishaps. While recording this video, somehow within the transfer of files, we lost the first 12 minutes of our video. Trust me, it's worth hanging in for. Please hang in for the 12-minute mark. We'll put the timestamp right in the description of when you can start seeing us, and we're going to work on this in the going forward. Thanks for being patient with us. Gotta love 2020. Yes. You have to fill our cups, and we have to do a cheers.
Oh, yes. Okay, I have to fill your cup. I didn't drink yet.
We are drinking box wine, sponsored by Franzia.
Hey, guys.
Thank you.
So, this is a cheers to episode 18.
Yes.
Our year episode, our anniversary episode.
Happy birthday to us.
It'll be my real birthday next week.
Yes.
Yay! Yay! Okay.
It's our 1 year, and we're joining you guys live from Christine's apartment.
What up?
So we decided to make it more personal, bring it down a level, or up a level.
I'll put more decorations up, and then we'll be up a level.
Yeah, what you can't see is her beautiful tree right behind the camera.
Yeah, that's what I did. And my couch sitting in boxes that was supposed to be delivered next week. And now I have 2 couches in my fucking apartment, and I don't know how to get rid of one.
First world problems.
Listen, it's still annoying. Listen, I don't know how to get rid of it because I don't have the money to pay somebody to get rid of it, nor the money to rent a truck to drive it somewhere to get rid of it. Working class problems, okay? Okay.
Would you do something like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist? Are you trying to sell Faithful?
No, I'm trying to get rid of her.
So just leave it on the side of the road.
I live in an apartment complex. I'm not allowed to do. There is no side of the road. I live off of Route 9. That's the side of my road. So, nah.
Well, listeners, if you need a couch, let us know.
She's alright. She's not amazing. She's alright.
If you're short, especially, because it's very low to the ground.
It's very low. They never gave me the right amount of legs. Don't buy a couch from Big Lots, y'all. Just straight up, do not buy a couch from Big Lots. Jesus Christ.
Well, so this episode's going to be a little different for people that are used to our YouTubes and our podcasts. It's not going to be as long. We're going to do a little check-in about Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to play a game. Mm-hmm. And get drunk.
I get drunk.
Side note, guys. Christine smokes now. Crazy. It's crazy.
The drama.
It's crazy. I used to be the resident pothead. And now...
Am I a pothead? I smoked... In the past year, I smoked like 5 times. Does that make me a pothead?
No.
Okay.
But I see where this is going this time.
I don't even know how to roll a blunt.
Note that. At this point, what's today's date?
Oh,
Today is, November 30th?
Listen, I don't know how to perform open heart surgery either, but I could learn, all right? So me learning how to roll a blunt
to it.
does not
she's
mean...
open to it.
Oh, dramatic. Dramatic. Oh, Lordy in heaven. So...
Yes.
Wait, what was I ranting about before we turned off the camera? We're talking about Normani.
Yes.
Dancing. Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot. Never mind. I had a good rant ready for you guys. But I guess it's gone. I'm not angry anymore. Ooh, imagine if that was my real voice.
I wouldn't be friends.
Imagine if that was my real laugh. Do you ever think about... I had this conversation with my brother the other day. I was quoting... I gotta get my toes done. I was quoting a line from American Dad, right? The cartoon. And the line is literally, out of context makes no sense. It's cheap weed and applesauce, right? And for some reason, you never have something that just pops into your brain every once in a while. You're just like, what the fuck? And I said it to my brother, which led to a conversation of, what do you think is going to be the last thing you think or you say before you die?
Cheap weed and applesauce.
I'm like, if it's cheap weed and applesauce, I don't know what I did with my life.
What is the correlation? I don't understand how cheap weed goes with applesauce at all.
It's an episode where somebody is yelling at another character. And he's like, you stink. You need to go home and take a shower. You smell like cheap weed and applesauce. And then he goes, cheap weed and applesauce.
This tickles you way too much.
Clearly, it lives in my brain rent-free. Oh, fuck. It's so funny. It doesn't make any sense. But have you ever thought about that? What are the last words you think? Like you imagine that the last words you're going to say are like, oh, I'm ready to go. I've lived a good life.
Yeah.
I love you so much, my dear children. Live a good life.
Yes.
And what if it's like, damn, where the fuck is the nurse? And then you know what I mean?
That would be horrible.
Like, that's what I'm saying. But can you imagine if those are the last words you think? Or something crazy like, man, I've been holding in this fart for a minute.
That's not funny.
Fuck.
That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Listen, we're all gonna die, man. It is what it is.
My last words be like, I love you, it's gonna be okay. Or like seeing my mom or dad and be like, Mom, Dad, or something like that.
That might be traumatizing for your kids. Just calling out to mommy and daddy and then boom. God damn, okay.
I would hope they explain it like, oh, she made it to a better place, heaven exists.
Your kids will be adults by then. Nobody needs to explain it to them, but I get you.
Mommy? Daddy? Mom? Are you okay? That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Listen. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know. That doesn't correlate to what we're saying at all.
You're drunk.
I'm not drunk. How dare you? So how was your Thanksgiving, Melissa?
It was good. It was definitely different. My parents and my boyfriend's parents are all in Georgia. Mm-hmm. For some reason, they both wanted to go down there. My parents live down there, for people that don't know. And his mom went to visit his aunt, so his mom's sister. Okay. They paid for her flight and everything.
Oh, nice.
And we went down there last year, but there wasn't COVID. So, and if either of us went, we'd have to quarantine without pay from work, and so. Yeah.
You're supposed to get paid. Nope. Why?
That's how they explained it to us. You have to quarantine, no pay.
If you catch COVID?
No. If you go to a state outside of New Jersey that's on the list,
okay,
and you have to come back. You have to quarantine. You have to use your vacation or no pay. So I wasn't going to use a year and a half of vacation.
First of all.
Just because I wanted to go to Georgia for Thanksgiving.
First of all. America is not a first world country. If people are traveling to see their loved ones, and I get it, we shouldn't be traveling. I traveled myself. Mm-hmm. I will not be traveling for Christmas. I'm spending Christmas up here with whatever families will allow me in their house. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? So, mind you, that does not include my parents and my brother. So I'm not going to get to see them for Christmas for the first year in my life, right? Yeah. You shouldn't be traveling. You should be limiting traveling, yada, 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 things like that. Yeah. But the fact that there's no money put in place to be able to support you while you're quarantining is so...
outside of your vacation.
Outside of your vacation.
There is money.
Even though there should be a COVID, like I caught COVID just by existing, right? Yeah. So I took I didn't take 2 weeks off. I was forced to quarantine, which I did. And then there's like a COVID pay fund put in place in New Jersey For if you catch COVID, you take those 2 weeks to quarantine and get better. You're supposed to get paid through the fund. Now, I don't know how it changes if you're purposely going somewhere. I caught it because I just caught it, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know if that changes it. I don't know how the law works in depth, but I know that that's how it is. And it's just...
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Listeners, if you want any more resources, it'll be in the description of this. We'll add a website that'll link you to
the CDC or to both to the CDC and to New Jersey's workers, whatever. If you are a worker, you catch COVID, you want to know your rights, we will put that link in there.
Yes.
Make a note.
I'm about to say I was going to make a note.
Let me make a note. So this British accent of mine has been popping out randomly? I don't know, man.
It's not like that's what stopped us from traveling to Georgia. Yeah. Which is sucked because it wasn't the first Thanksgiving without my parents since they moved. Yeah. But it was one without any type of family. Okay. Like either Sam's family or my family.
It was just y'all two.
It was just us, and then we went over a family friend's house. That was really welcoming. And even the parents were like, you have to go into the basement, which was fine. Uh-huh. And she was very sweet about it. But we held our masks on, and we ate away from everyone else. But it felt like as close to Thanksgiving as we could have got.
Oh, so when you ate, they made you go to the basement?
Well, yeah, it was like the kids' table. Everybody, all the cousins and kids were in the basement.
Oh, I thought it was just you two.
No.
Okay.
No, they were all in the basement. So it wasn't too bad. Mm-hmm. But it was just away from the older adults. Yeah. Who were sitting at the table together.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that was fine. And it was good. It was good black food. It was a black-ass Thanksgiving. But it wasn't my family. So that was the one thing that made me sad.
Talking about Black Thanksgivings, do y'all know that there is a dish that some white people make? It is a lime green Jell-O mold with green olives in it.
That's disgusting.
With green olives in it, y'all.
And they serve it to people?
And they fucking eat it. And in the video I saw, literally in the video, it was a white dude taking a video of it. It was a TikTok. Taking a video of his father. And he was like, please, will someone invite me over for Thanksgiving? And he showed us the dish. And not only that, bitch.
Oh, I think I saw this TikTok.
His dad was taking Miracle Whip.
Wait.
Not
mayonnaise.
Not the whipped cream.
Not
the
mayonnaise.
Healthy version of mayonnaise. Not mayonnaise. The healthy version of mayonnaise.
The one with the twang. Miracle Whip has a twang too.
And he took it and he mixed it
with the Jell-O,
and he glopped it on the Jell-O and he ate it all together in his mouth. Guys, we're not struggling anymore. We are not struggling anymore. You don't have to eat like this.
Nope.
That's unacceptable.
White people the new
niggas.
Bitch,
I'm gonna find it for you.
White people the new niggas.
They need to get it together.
That's crazy.
You own the world, and you're eating like that?
You choose to eat.
You're eating like you only had 50 cents in your pocket? That's unacceptable!
They would claim that's why we're rich. That's why we have money to
If that's what it takes to be rich, I don't want to be rich.
That's disgusting.
The fact?
I saw another TikTok where the white boy was saying, can some black family invite me to their Thanksgiving? And then he zoomed in on all the plates, and they used Kraft macaroni and cheese as the mac and cheese. There was some type of gruel on the table.
Yo, gruel, first of all.
And the fact that the caption was, can some African American family invite me? I was like, that's funny. Need to make more black friends.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sorry, y'all. I just need to.
Are you trying to find a picture? They really put olives in Jell-O.
Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? I'm gonna post a picture on our fucking Instagram so y'all know what I'm talking about.
And we're gonna have a picture come across the screen.
Oh my god.
That's really
How nice. Dare you? I'm sorry. I'm so angry and I shouldn't be.
You know, and while we're talking about dishes that piss me off, breadcrumbs do not belong in macaroni and cheese.
I agree. Why do y'all make your mac and cheese crunchy?
Why do y'all feel the need to add a crunch to macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
Both soft items. I expect to...
You mix it together. You put it in the pan. You top it with cheese. You let the cheese... Now, there could be a crispy edge.
Sure. That's my favorite part. Sure.
But there should not be bread. I agree. It's
a
kind of...
pandemic.
It's kind of... what's the word? Unsettling?
Yeah.
To chew through something soft and to have to crunch on something.
Yeah. It's like chips in a sandwich, like a soft sandwich.
But there's texture in the sandwich, right? There's the bread that has the crust. Sometimes you put lettuce and tomatoes. There's different textures.
But not when you're eating like mashed potatoes.
Exactly.
You're not gonna get a chip.
Exactly. If you're eating mashed potatoes, if I'm biting down on a chunk, it should be a chunk of potato. If I'm like when you bite through a chicken nugget and you hit something hard.
Yes, you're disturbed.
And you just sort of stop eating for the rest of the day because you don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah. I don't like crunchy mac and cheese.
But yeah, Thanksgiving was good. Shout out to the family that welcomed us. Shout out to family friends.
Valid.
I think family friends are they get more important the older you get.
Yeah.
It's more important.
They get more important because you realize that family is not just who you're born with. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you're my family.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
I have other friends who I consider my family. Like, it's funny because what do we call it? We call it Friendsgiving when you're in your 20s and early 30s, not married, no kids. But then you realize once you hit your 40s and 50s, those same friends, you're all just having Thanksgiving together. Like, those are, no. Melissa and her husband and her kids come to my house for Thanksgiving every year. Like that, you know what I mean? Like, it just becomes a thing.
That's
so it's family. I agree. Family friends are very important.
Especially in a pandemic where everything's so weird and horrible.
And your parents don't live near you?
Yeah. And worse, they live in a red state. Well, now a blue state.
Yeah, mine's still red.
Yeah.
Theirs is still red.
Why your parents decided to go to Florida? The world may never know.
That's where all Haitians go. Them and all of their friends and all of their family went from Haiti to either New York or Canada, right? And then throughout their lives, they might move in weird places like a Boston, right? Or like a Texas, depending on where they get jobs and shit like that, right? And then they all move back down to Florida. That's it. They have to live near each other. My father and his childhood best friend, the longest they've ever not lived next to each other was because his best friend retired before he did. That's it. We were neighbors. I walked through my backyard to his house every single day for years. Over a decade. Well over a decade.
That's kind of creepy. I don't know. I love you, but I've already come to terms that we will not live near each other. Like, our families will not be near each other. And that's okay. If the opposite happens, great. Exciting. Go play. But I've come to terms that I'm going to live away from all my favorite people.
Because you're trying to go to the South, right?
North Carolina is ideal.
That's the South. That's the South. If there's an accent, it's the South. Maryland. Could be considered from the South. Baby, do you hear them accents?
Yes, but that's not...
Have you heard a Baltimore accent?
Baltimore is not the South.
It's not, but I'm just talking about accents.
Oh, I'm about to say, Christine.
Have you heard a Baltimore accent?
Yes.
Have you heard how disgusting it is? Have you heard of it?
Like, just hilarious. I can't wait to go to
on Avenue. There's some rapper that released a song like that. Bro. Somebody did a whole video with a heavy Baltimore accent. It literally sounds like somebody from, like, the UK who is learning English for the first time. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. Oh, no, it's not cute.
The New York accent was rated #1 most sexy in the world.
Oh, really?
I think that's disgusting.
You don't like New York accents? Ooh.
No.
Perfect New York accent coupled with that deep voice. Rest in heaven, Pop Smoke. Lord. If you know me, you know how much I love Pop Smoke. I was devastated when they killed my man.
He was very pretty.
Oh, I would, with that voice, he could do whatever he wanted to me. He could rob me. I don't have a lot of money, but he could have stole it.
I feel like the New York accent, you have to divvy up by borough. Because I feel like the New York City accent is different than the Bronx accent. I wouldn't know. I'm just a Jersey girl.
Anyway, so my Thanksgiving. What the fuck? I wouldn't know. I'm just a Jersey girl.
That's not how I said it.
A little bit. A little bit.
I am. I don't know anything about New York. I can't list the 5 boroughs. I can't point them out on a map. I don't know what train to get there. What? Okay. Queens, Staten Island, Bronx, Brooklyn. Don't look at me like that. Christine's giving me the craziest look.
You know it. You know
Don't
it.
put my finger.
You know it.
Times Square.
Fucking Manhattan! I'm gonna fight you for that. Guys, the podcast is over. We're not friends anymore. It's cut.
I guess I knew.
NJ Transit. You pop into one train, you say you want to go
but
to New
then
York.
once you enter the hell that is New York, what train do you get on to get to Queens?
You just gotta find the train that goes to Queens.
And
I'm not from New York. I want to know off the top of my head. You go there, you look at the fucking map, and you get to where you gotta go.
the maps are easy to read and understandable.
Look, literally, you just have to go to a hub. You gotta go to 34th Street or you gotta go to 42nd Street. Go to a hub, okay?
Ask
You
a
look at the
police
line.
officer.
Absolutely not. Fuck 12.
I've done that multiple times.
One time I asked a cop. This happened in both Philly and New York. One time I asked a cop. In New York, when I asked the cop, where am I going? I said, I'm going to whatever street, whatever. He's like, oh, okay, well, you want to go downtown. So you're going to take this street, go down this way, a few blocks, and then take it over, and then you go, oh, wait. You got... Now, hold on a second. I was like, what the fuck? He's going to give me more laws.
What do you remember?
What? Then in Philly, we're trying to get directions to my god sister's college graduation, Temple, right? Okay, so if you're looking for parking, you're gonna have to go down the street and make a right on the 16th. No, 16th is a one-way the other way. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so not 16th, then go to 17th, and then you gotta. They don't know what they don't know what the fuck they talking about. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They don't know what they talking about. Nah. They don't know what they're talking about. Also, New York City is a grid. Okay.
That's what they said.
New York City is a grid. You go uptown, the numbers get larger. You go downtown, the numbers get small.
I didn't know that.
Yes. That's it. It's a grid.
So if
you're at 42nd Street, you go one way, you're going to 43rd. You go another way, you're going to 41st. That's it.
Or you're on an avenue. I've been trying to
The
get up
avenues
by
are the
numbers.
long blocks. You don't have to worry about the avenue. Get to your short block and then figure out what avenue you have to get on. You want to go to Brooklyn, you want to go to Queens, you're going to downtown.
Oh, that's
You're going to the Bronx, you're going uptown.
Oh, that's uptown.
Yes.
Glad
Staten Island doesn't matter. It's full of
You gotta get on a boat.
It's full of Jewish people, Italians, and racists. Staten Island doesn't matter.
And you gotta get on a boat.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Well,
Staten Island's right there. It's actually 10 minutes away from here. We're right by the bridge. I'm not trying to give away my location, but I live very close to Staten Island.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Staten Island doesn't matter.
Okay.
Use Staten Island to get to where you need to go. Okay?
But yes, Thanksgiving was good.
Good.
Thank God for family, friends.
Absolutely. Wow, that's fun. That was my timer for what? Don't know.
I think that was pretty much it.
Okay.
How was your Thanksgiving?
So my Thanksgiving was interesting because And somebody made a joke about it, saying the choice in wearing a red hat sort of seems like I couldn't find my MAGA hat, but I needed to wear a red hat so you guys know who the fuck I'm talking about. She could not go on if she didn't do it. So that's number one. And this woman, the background song is "I'm not ready to die, I'm not ready to die." Some fucking rock song, right? Listen. So apparently, she goes to a thing and she sees the person in front of her say that they want the vaccine. Mm-hmm. And instead of giving her a vaccine, they insert a chip into her skin. So then when our main lady comes up to the front, they say, "Do you want the vaccine?" And she goes, "No." And they say, "Are you sure? You know if you don't get this vaccine, we'll have to murder you." What? And she goes, "Yes, I'm sure." Then all of a sudden it cuts to her covered in bruises because apparently instead of just shooting her, if they weren't going to murder her, they're not just going to shoot her. They're going to beat the bitch up first.
Jump you.
Then you die. And at the end of the video, she ends up in heaven. And Jesus congratulates her and says that she is the chosen one not the chosen one, that she is truly one of his children because she did not take the vaccine. You guys.
What? You guys are crazy.
You guys have to educate yourself. I'm sorry. You have to educate yourselves. I know it's very easy being an idiot, but you have to educate yourself. What the fuck was that? What was that?
Not very easy to be an idiot.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So yeah, Thanksgiving was good.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was great.
Alright, so before we wrap up our 1 year episode, we're going to do Never Have I Ever? 21 questions. 21 questions.
It was supposed to be Never Have I Ever, but I'm a slut, so there's too much that I've I mean, I guess it could be adventure-wise, but we're not too adventurous, so it would be the same thing for each other.
Yes, that is true.
We were gonna take shots, but Melissa's not gonna stay the night at my house.
Nope. Driving home?
Next time she will, so we can get plastered together.
Oh
my God, bring your boyfriend. That'll be fun.
An episode with him would be funny.
Oh my God. And then I'll set you guys up here. You guys can fall asleep. No. Don't worry about that, y'all. That's just our plans. Let's do that.
Do you want to start?
You start. I'll ask 21 questions. Can you hear me? And they all about us.
She's drunk. I'm telling you guys. She's drunk. Alright. Alright, I'll ask some deep ones.
Okay.
Do you trust anyone with your life?
Ooh.
Like, if you had no conversation with them and they were on some weird Saw TV show type thing and your life was in their hands, would you trust? Who would you trust?
Wait, okay. I was like, a stranger? Or?
No. Who would you trust it? I said Saw because what type of game would have someone's life involved other than Saw?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Okay.
My brother.
Mm-hmm.
I know he'd do anything to protect me. Vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
I do anything. No. We used to talk a lot of shit. We used to hate each other when we were younger. And we definitely still have secrets with each other, but my brother and I are very close. I trust him with my life and vice versa. If I find out somebody was trying to come after my brother, I'd murder them before they could.
Yeah.
So, my brother.
That's good. I hope he feels the same way.
I believe it. Yeah. I highly doubt. What about you? Let's throw the question back at each other and then I'll pick the new one.
Okay. Do I trust anyone with my life? Like hanging off of a cliff? I want to say Sam automatically. Also my mother. Mm-hmm. I don't trust my brother with my life.
Valid.
Not that he'll discard it casually, but
yeah.
I don't think he would care. That's wrong to say he would care enough. I don't think he would take the situation seriously.
Given our conversations in the past, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. It would probably be Sam or my mom or my dad, obviously.
Yeah.
Probably Sam. With my life?
With your life.
Yeah, probably so.
I'm gonna go with my brother.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put my father in the ring. My mother, maybe. I wouldn't put my father in the ring. I'm still looking at this fucking lime green Jello. I'm sorry, that was very loud. I'm not drunk.
The people who are watching this on YouTube, you'll see the smirk she just made. If you're not listening on YouTube, this is a good reminder that we are available on YouTube. If you search The Best of Both Girls.
What?
The Best of Both Girls.
Yes, and you'll find us. Okay. If you get the power to turn into anyone you want, living or dead, for one day, who would the person be and why?
If I can turn into any person.
If you could live in someone like, I woke up Chris Breezy.
All right. Freaky Friday style.
Yeah.
Beyonce. Or Rihanna.
Rune.
Actually, I take it all back.
Okay.
I take it all back.
Okay.
I take it all back. I would want to wake up as the Queen of England.
Oh, wow. To have all that power?
Yes.
Wow.
And to experience, like, hoity-toity life.
Hoity-toity, all the rules.
Yes.
And royal.
They probably think she was having a stroke because I wouldn't know anything to do.
What's happening?
What's up, y'all? Sit down, legs uncrossed. What's the wave? What's the wave today?
What's up?
Stop.
Can they see my coochie? I'm wearing underwear. It's okay, bitch.
But yeah, I would love that. Or, like I said, or Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one person?
Go with the
Drake.
Drake.
One person, Drake. I feel like he lives the most unique life out of anyone on the planet.
Very interesting.
Because he has so much money.
Yeah.
And so much access.
Okay.
And he's single, so anything I would do or anyone I would smack, it wouldn't be crazy.
Valid.
It's not like it would be Barack. If he goes cheats on Michelle, everybody, you'd ruin his life.
If I were Barack, I'd fuck Michelle. Are you kidding me? I get to be him and I get to fuck. I'd want to be Jason Momoa. First
All right. Back to the question.
I just said I want to be Jason.
Oh!
The fuck? I want to be Jason Momoa.
I thought you were just talking.
No. A, I want to know what it's like to be that big and that in shape. Because I'm big, but I'm not in shape. I want to know what it's like to be that tall. Do you see him?
Yes, he's very tall. He's massive.
I want to have a dick. And I want to fuck Lisa Bonet. Those are my three things.
Is Lisa Bonet that, like, crazy?
I just want to fuck her.
Seems bony.
Look how big he is, though. Who else? I would be Barack, but we already discussed that. To fuck Michelle Obama? I don't think Barack knows how blessed he is every fucking day. That you get to lie next to Michelle Obama.
Yes. Like, gets to spoon her.
How does your pee-pee not get hard when you're laying in bed with her? I don't have a pee-pee and mine would get hard. Get the fuck out of here. Next.
All right.
Next question from Melissa.
Next question. Sorry, I'm looking at it.
She's terrible. You're terrible. Get it together. 1 year episode. Come on, get it together.
Was these questions are ass.
They're ass.
Okay. What movie influenced you the most?
What movie? You're gonna make fun of me.
Is it Home Alone?
Ah!
A SpongeBob movie?
Oh shit! There's actually 3. I'll go through them quickly. Honey with Jessica Alba.
Christine.
Honey with Jessica, because I was dancing at the time, and after watching Honey, I was like, oh, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna start a dance studio in the hood so that little black girls who don't have money can be able to express themselves and get a career in the arts. That was me. At like, 10, 13 years old?
That's really cute.
Between those ages, I don't know.
I think it's harder to achieve than we thought it was.
Absolutely. Then I saw, okay, not a movie, but I guess So then I saw Rent, the movie. And when I watched Rent, I'm a Rent head. You guys know I'm into musicals.
I too.
Oh my god.
I'm a Rent head. Out Tonight is on my recently played and has been there for years.
Literally.
There's no reason.
Was singing that on the way down to fucking Maryland, bro.
There's no reason why Out Tonight is in my recently played.
Every time I listen to Take Me or Leave Me, I have to play it twice so I can be both girls.
Oh, I just switch.
Oh no, because sometimes I just want to see if I can hit the harmonies.
Oh.
So I have to play it twice.
Yeah.
Okay? So when I saw
I just be rushing. I love marches and discipline. I make listen my sweet hoo. What's my sin? I hate mess, but I love you. What to do with my impromptu baby? We're gonna record a video where I will be Maureen.
You'll be Maureen.
Yeah.
I'll be Joanne. The lower register is a little bit.
Stroke.
A little better for me. So seeing Rent and the reaction it gave me made me go, oh, I want to be an actor. I want to perform. And then off of that, because I was still on the fence about it, my parents had taken me out of dance. I wasn't dancing anymore. I was like, oh, if I'm not dancing, I can't get on Broadway, whatever. Then I saw Spring Awakening on Broadway for my 16th birthday. And when I saw that musical, that like solidified. I was like, oh, I'm going to be an actor.
Yeah.
If y'all don't see me be an actor, it's because life happened and I decided it's not for me. But fuck, those three things. I want to help out little brown girls in the hood. And I want to fucking perform. Those are the things. Okay.
I think that's beautiful.
Oh, thanks, babe. Your turn.
Quickly, movies that have influenced me.
Yes.
Titanic. It's my favorite movie, and I am a hopeless romantic.
Okay.
Those things really affect me. Lion King, because it teaches you how to make the best out of a bad day. Like I say Hakuna Matata all the time. And one more.
Well, you don't have to. I gave 3 because there's 3 that really influenced me.
Yeah.
Even though Spring Awakening was a live musical, but still very big influence on my life.
I would say Rent. I feel like I'm doing disservice to a lot of other movies I've seen.
It's fine.
But I would say Rent, just because it was my first exposure to musicals, and it made me fall in love. Because I knew I loved music. I loved storytelling in music. And then when I saw storytelling on like stage or like in a movie, I was like, this is perfect. This is perfect. And that's why I sing it so much, because I love the story. I get to act out the characters.
Have you seen Jingle Jangle on Netflix?
No, I haven't. Sam and I are going to watch Jingle Jangle. I told him that we have to watch Jingle Jangle.
It's a musical.
I didn't know that.
It's a musical.
Okay.
Jingle Jangle on Netflix.
I heard
it is a musical. I fucking cried when I watched it. I fucking cried. I cried. I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to go watch that fucking movie. And then next episode, we're talking about it. I cried. Now I'm going to find a way to get it off of Netflix and put it on a hard copy. So in case anything happens to Netflix, I will always have a copy so my children can watch it. When you watch it, you will understand
I heard it was really good.
It is so good.
It's like a Polar Express for black people.
Not even. I wouldn't even put them on the same plane. Polar Express is great in its own realm. Animation, kind of creepy. Love the story. Fucking Jingle Jangle. Jingle Jangle on Netflix? Watch it. Holy fuck. Alright, is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn. This is question 4.
Okay. What?
I hate when you laugh like that.
What's your biggest sexual fantasy?
I don't want to talk about this.
There are listeners.
My biggest sexual fantasy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've thought about this.
You're a liar. Everyone's thought about this. Everyone's thought about
this. To fake with my significant other that we're strangers at a party and get picked up and like
take your rolls all the way to the bedroom
and get taken home, but then find out that he's a dominant type of tie him up person and
Please
So
try, girl.
embarrassing.
Sex is natural. It is not embarrassing.
Well, my parents made sure to turn my head away, so.
You're 30 now.
I am 28.
We're basically 30. It's okay. All right. She's 30.
I'm 28.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, what's your biggest sexual?
People who know me know this fantasy because I've laid it out for them. This is my biggest fucking fantasy, right? How is it disgusting?
I hate talking about sex. It makes me feel so weird.
Anyway, that's all I talk about.
Talk. Please talk to the people.
So my biggest
Take a
sexual
shot.
fantasy.
For people who are new, every time Christine makes this sound, you take a shot.
So, my biggest sexual fantasy, right? Two men, either gay or bisexual, having sex with each other in a bed in a very nice, cushy hotel room. Get off your phone.
I'm listening. I'm looking for another question.
Okay.
I'm listening.
I need you to know this about me. In case I have to get on the Make-A-Wish shit, I need somebody to make
This is what you're gonna make a wish about? They're gonna turn you away and let you die.
Two men.
They're not gonna make your wish.
Gay and or bisexual having sex with each other. I'm the third. I am not involved in the bedroom. They are having sex in the bed. I'm not involved in the bed, excuse me, I'm sorry.
You're being cuckolded?
I am, no. None of them are related to me.
Okay.
I mean, none of them are like my partner, right?
Okay.
I'm sitting in a chair, fully clothed, watching the entire thing. Do you understand? But I don't want to feel like a stranger. Like, I don't want to be like the dude that hides in the closet is looking through the thing. No, I need them to know that I'm there, right? So I have an apple, a crunchy apple.
An apple!
I crunch on the apple every once in a while so they understand I'm watching. We're all
That's
we're all involved in this situation. I might reach in and grab a ball. Who knows? I don't know. That's my fantasy. That is my fantasy. If you are two gay or bisexual men who want to have sex with each other and be watched, contact me. Christine, you find me on Instagram, VIEVE_NOW. Contact me on Instagram. Email the pages. Email, you'll find me, okay? If you're interested. The very Jersey accent that just came out of my mouth. I don't care.
Very Jewish Jersey.
I don't know where it came from. It's disgusting. Here it is. I don't care. Go on. That is my fantasy. It is, okay? I need to be clothed with the apple. A crunchy, red, delicious apple. Go on. I'm done. Go on. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. My questions feel so mundane.
It's fine. I just wanted people to know what I fantasize about.
Okay. Now they know what we both fantasize about.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. Sex is healthy between two... between two or more, let me try and tone the accent down. It popped out so hard. Between two or more consenting adults.
Not children.
Okay?
Not 13-year-olds that look 22.
Exactly. If you're teenagers experimenting with other teenagers, that's a whole other topic. We can talk about that.
It's okay. Keep going.
Oh, shit.
It's all right.
We can talk about that another day. If you are over 18, you should not be fucking with nobody under 18. Do you understand what I'm saying? Between two or more consenting adults, sex is perfectly healthy and natural. Even though you can call me kink shaming, I don't give a fuck. If you have more than 3 to 4 kinks on your kink list, meaning you're into feet and like piss play and then scat play. If you're into scat play, go to therapy.
You need therapy. Thank you.
Therapy. Okay, feet, piss play, bondage, and then, I don't know, blood, go to therapy. More than 3 or 4 on the list, we have to talk about it. It's too much.
You feel like after 1 or 2, really one kink. I only allow people one kink, like one real freaky kink.
You can have a few. It's okay. Because if you're into feet and bondage, okay, those are 2 normal ones. If you're into 2 really weird ones, like you want to be like, I don't know,
pegged
and you know, completely covered in leather except for the hole where your asshole is. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Once you start,
I just want to know where this stems from.
Listen, once you start hitting 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if you have a list of 10 kinks, go to therapy, please. I'm not licensed. Go to therapy. I can't help you. I'm trying to get licensed. Not yet. Please go to therapy.
I have a question.
Yes.
You were sentenced to 5 years in jail.
Yeah.
What is your mentality going in? What would you focus on while you're there? And what would be your goal when you get out?
My mentality going, well, what's the reason I'm going to jail?
5 years. It doesn't matter. 5 years.
Okay, I don't really commit crime, so I have to
It's not murder or something you can't live with.
Yeah. So I have to assume maybe it had to do something with BLM protesting or killing the man who... Fraud.
Like life insurance claims.
If I knew how to do fraud, I'd be rich.
And okay, let's say you're rich. Okay. You're in jail for 5 years.
Okay, or I killed somebody who like touched a little girl. Those are the two reasons I'd probably end up in jail. Or fraud. But if I do fraud, I'm not gonna get caught. Anyway. What's my mentality going in? I got 5 years. I have a definite endpoint. Be on your best behavior. Also, these women, they're women just like you. Make your friends. You don't know who you could be friends with when you leave. You know what I mean? So you're going to go in, you're going to get out. It's going to suck, but make the most of it. What the fuck can you do? And then what's the second question?
I said your mentality before, mentality while you're there, mentality when you get out.
Mentality while I'm there? I mean, really, it's really just going to be, in my opinion, I'm really just going to try and, every day you wake up, you're a day closer to getting out. That's it. You know, especially with these women's groups, with these women's prisons, you know, make a group. Start a group, start a prayer group, start a knitting group if they'll let you for the lesbian.
Would you join the lesbian circle?
Am I a lesbian? I guess I am. I don't think so.
Because some people are gay in jail, and some people are just looking for protection. I know, but I'm just saying, would you like open yourself up to relationships?
I'm gonna go to...
5 years is a long time.
I say yes, only because if you ever read the Vagina Monologues, if you saw it performed, the little coochie snorcher that could, the woman that story, yes, I played that character. The woman that played that character actually ended up going to prison and found the love of her life in prison. So, and I mean, yeah, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
I'm really about, I mean, I'm a friendly girl. I'm about forming friendships. I don't really like drama. You know, you're going to get into your group, you're going to get into your clique, whatever. But whatever clique has the least fights and drama is the clique I'm going to go with. You know what I mean? And it's really just try and make it to the next day. Make the best that you can make. If there's a library, go to the library. If there's a, you know, if there's a group, so I'm assuming I'm only there for 5 years. I'm in the low security end. You know, do what I can do. My mentality coming out, depending on what I got in there for, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm not going to do that again. Because I don't ever want to be in prison. I don't ever want to be arrested. I'm hoping that never happens in my life. Unless it's for something like, if you arrested me at a protest and I ended up in jail for 5 years because of it, put me back in the fucking jail again. If all I'm getting arrested for is protesting my rights, fuck you, pig. I'll fucking go back
100%.
But if it's something else, like if it's something like I legitimately committed a crime and I got caught, then I'm going to be like, no, I'm never going to do that again. I have no interest in being in prison. I'm very much about, I like to do what I want when I want to do it. The fact that I have to work already pisses me off. I'm not going to fucking go to prison.
Facts.
You.
My mentality going in would be very sad. My mentality when I'm there would be to be very quiet and to myself.
Okay.
I would be just someone that no one really knew about. I don't think I'd make any relationships because I know myself and I would judge the women that are there.
Okay.
Even though I am also one of the women there, I know
You're
I would
assuming that
them.
this is a
temporary spot for me while a permanent position for them.
Okay.
So I know I would judge them. So I wouldn't want to make too many permanent relationships. Also, I don't like leaving people. So I know if I'm out in 5 years, I'm not going to make friends with someone who's in for life.
Okay.
So I'm not going to do that. And then my mentality getting out, like you said, would be to never going again.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Never going again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's your question. This is number 10, 7.
Let's just go until we feel a natural stopping point. I don't know. It's number something, y'all. Tomorrow, you go, play the lottery, win $5 million.
That's it.
First 3 things you do. 5 mil? Never mind.
Okay.
300,000.
No. 5 mil.
First 3 things you do.
Pay off my Sallie Mae loan immediately. We'll pay off, let's say, all student debt.
All debt, okay.
Pay off all my I want to say buy a house, but that would take a lot more conversation with my significant other. So that wouldn't be immediate.
Okay, first 3 things.
Okay, first 3 things. I would buy a Henny. Pay off my student loans.
Buy a what?
Hennessy.
Okay.
We celebrate.
Okay.
If this wasn't COVID, okay, COVID's over.
Fuck it, it's COVID. You got money to pay for a doctor now.
Give me what the president had. Let's start going.
Buy Henny.
Henny, pay off my student loans. Probably take it all out in cash.
Oh, it's assumed you're gonna take the lump sum, so that's not part of the thing.
Okay.
Always take the lump sum.
Cause I'll just take it all out.
Always, if you win the lottery, always take the lump sum. Go on.
The last thing I would do.
You can invest and make more money.
I'm not gonna invest right away.
No, I'm just saying. Always take the lump sum.
If you have the lump sum.
If they give it out to you in little pieces, it's less effective. Go on.
And I'd probably buy a car. Not even a super expensive like Lamborghini. I'd get a Jeep.
Just get a nice car, pay it full out.
Pay it full out. Range Rover, pay it full completely. Ooh, sorry.
It's okay.
Pay it full completely. Call it a day.
All right.
What would you do?
Pay off. No, it's okay. It's okay. Pay off all my debt. Contact a financial advisor. And put 20% of my money in a savings account. All of this would be money invested. I thought about this several times.
You're gonna get it.
Can you tell? Several times.
You're gonna
pay off my debt, financial advisor, put 20% in a savings that I cannot touch unless I'm completely broke. Ooh, so hopefully I can never touch it. That's the goal, to never have to touch it.
Oh, wait, just 20% of it?
20%.
Oh, that's fine.
So 5 mil, what's 10%? 500,000? So what's 20%? A mil? Is that how that works?
Sure, let's say 1 million.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 20% would be a mil. Put a mil to the side. Can't touch it unless I'm broke. Which means if you go broke, that's $1 million that you put into a savings account that's been getting, what's it called? The APR, the money getting put on it?
Yes.
$1 million that's been growing.
I'll take that. That's smart.
And then you take that out, and then you put a piece of that back in another savings.
That's smart.
Come on, y'all.
I would immediately pay Sally Mae. Like, take it up with the state. Money's not good. Take it up with the state.
Take it up.
Take it up with the state.
Take it up. Take it up.
All right, next one.
Next.
Oh, I just had a good one.
Oh no, she had a good one. Oh no.
What would you like your kids to have that you didn't have?
Freedom. Freedom. The reason I did a lot of the things I did was because I felt like I was trapped by my parents financially, socially, everything. Okay. And to give them freedom as well as hopefully a good relationship with me, I will see them make better decisions because they're not doing things to piss off mommy and daddy.
Yes.
Freedom. That's freedom. I want to be able to be in a situation with my children where they can come to me honestly about the things that they did.
Yeah.
And know that they're not going to get judged. Will I get angry if you did something wrong? Yes. But I'm your support system. I'm not here to work against you.
Right.
Freedom. That's...
As someone who's had a very strict childhood, I don't feel like I would give them freedom. More freedom than I have, but not the absolute word freedom.
Okay.
If I could give something to my kids that I didn't have, it would be a large family. I only had my brother, my mom, and my dad. I had aunt and uncles, I have cousins, but for whatever reason, my parents decided to keep it as one unit. And I was just jealous of the Christmas movies and Thanksgiving movies that had the long table, cousins to talk to and bounce bad ideas off of. So I thrive to give that to my kids, just cousins and family connections, so that they have that before they meet friends.
Yeah,
that'd be that.
I like that. Our kids will be like cousins, right?
100%.
They're gonna call you Auntie Melissa. So.
They better not call me Melissa.
No, all of my friends will have an auntie in front of it, or TT, whatever the hell you call. My friend, she just had a daughter. Her daughter calls me Tati Chrissy. Well, excuse me, she's 9 months old. She doesn't speak. When she will speak, she will call me Tati Chrissy, and I'm the godmother to the other one. I'm going to make him call me Nenen, which is godmother in Creole.
Oh, I like that.
Right?
I like that.
That's why I agree. I like that. I want to have at least 4 kids. They don't even have to come out of my vagina. I only want to experience being pregnant once. After that, I can adopt the rest.
I really would rather an out of body experience. I am somewhere between wanting to be so drugged up I don't remember the experience at all, to being extremely natural that I feel everything, because I want the baby to not be drugged up. I'm somewhere between. I'm still bouncing. I want to have it in a hospital, high off morphine, and also in my house in a kiddie pool.
Yep.
I'm somewhere in the middle.
Unless it's a high risk pregnancy, I'm leaning heavily towards. I want to push it out in a pool next to the window so it can be easily drained out.
Ew.
That's something I didn't think about. And then I was like, oh shit, where the fuck is that water gonna go? Has to be drained out. Yeah.
Or just scoop it with buckets.
Exactly. Oh.
That's the father's job. That's not my job.
I just birthed the baby. Fuck you, nigga. I'm not standing up for a week.
You better get the wet vac. And vacuum all that placenta out that little kiddie pool.
No, absolutely. If I want to go as natural as possible, personally.
I'm not good with pain. I am not good with pain.
Do you know in other countries they use like laughing gas?
Oh.
Why isn't that a thing? Why are they?
That sounds right.
That is so American to use drugs that don't 100% work, that cause you back pains
that
later on in life,
baby.
And that are more expensive to your insurance rather than laughing gas.
I'll take some laughing gas.
Isn't that funny?
Or just numbing. Like, just keep reapplying the numbing agent.
Numb my pussy, please.
Just numb.
Rub it down. I can't even feel it. Just rub it down.
Into the gooch, because it's be splitting all the way to the anus.
Baby can't feel it. She's fine.
Just rub. Her head will be a little tingly.
Do you see how some of these newborns come out because your coochie's so small? You ever seen them cone-headed ass babies? I mean, most of them aren't.
And I remember I brought this up last episode, or
Did you?
2 episodes ago. The human pelvis is getting smaller and smaller because we're genetically choosing women that are smaller. So our pelvis is genetically like...
Start fucking big women, bitches. Come on.
Wide hip ladies. But because there are so many smaller women getting like butt implants, they're attracting the men that like wide hips. But you're supposed to like exactly. But you're supposed to men like wide hips because it's a wide passage for the baby to pass.
A lot of these things are primal, though.
Yeah,
like
wide hips has a higher chance of the baby surviving. Small hips do not. But now you have small hipped women getting butt implants to look wide hip so that they're reproducing. So naturally, women's hips are getting smaller and smaller.
Holy shit, that's interesting. Y'all need to, this is what I would say, y'all, listen, first of all, love yourselves. I know I want to get my ass done, but also love yourselves. You know what I mean? But that is so...
And that's why we've had more C-sections. Year over year, there's more C-sections than natural birth.
We're also one of the few developed countries that has that many C-sections.
Yeah.
Like, America's fucked up. Oh, God. America is fucked up. What time is it? How much time do we have left? Let's say we do 3 more questions. Me, you, then me.
Okay.
Sounds good?
I'm hot, so if I'm glistening on camera,
sexy.
It's just because it's beautiful ring light.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is gonna be a little sexual, but it doesn't have to be
sexual.
What is the biggest turn on to you? What is something your partner does that gets you in the mood? That's why I say it could be sexual, because it doesn't have to be sexual that could turn you on.
This is different. This is a partner in the house or a turn on if I saw a man at a party.
Both. Give me both.
Okay.
So what is something that if you were in a party and you were single, you were to see that would be like, oh, I'm trying to go dance with that guy. And what is something that your partner does in the house that makes you go, we fucking tonight?
Muscular arms.
Oh.
Yes. In the club, muscular arm, like broad shoulders, big chest, Aki arms.
Okay.
That does. I really like the shoulder area, like like on Ken dolls, it looks like their arm pops off. That's what I like. Sam looks very much like that. And
you can
in
tell
the
she likes her man,
house,
huh?
yes. And in the house,
like, give me your love language. Let's do that. Let's do that. For a stable partner, what's your love language?
I don't think I really know what my love language. I know I want my love language to be, but I don't think I've taken the test.
Oh, we're doing love languages for our Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's,
Valentine's. That makes sense.
I have to do that sometimes, guys, to get the right word out.
But I want to say my love language is acts of service more than anything. Like, hey, or not just acts of service with the hopes of me finding it, but acts of service that I'm told about. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, babe, I knew you were working late today, so I went ahead and washed the dishes. Oh! Oh! Yes! Like, what? You thought about me? And you went out of your way to do something horrible? Like wash the dishes or babe, I saw that you left your stuff in the wash, so I put it in the dryer for you. Wow, how thoughtful.
Okay.
And things like that.
Okay.
What about you?
So for me,
shot.
So for me, when it comes to like physically, what I'm attracted to, oh my god,
definitely sweating. And don't mind people that see the AirPod. I'm just monitoring the sound from the mic.
She's not ignoring me.
I'm not listening to music. I'm not taking a call.
So what I'm attracted to...
That's good, thank you.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Physically? Wow, okay, so when it comes to a man... Oh my god, wait. Oh shit, I got excited again. When it comes to when it comes to a women's. Yeah. I like women who are curvy like me, preferably that have a bigger butt than me, because I don't have a big butt. Once in a while, I'll get attracted to like a stud.
If I was gay, I think I'd like study Barbies. I've met a couple
like the studs who but still like to have a beat face.
Yes, yes. If I was gay, I feel like that's what I'd be into.
Men, I always said the type of men I go for are ugly with fat dicks.
Christine, there's no reason to settle in 2020.
I just tend to, because the pretty guys I go for, I don't like pretty men. So that's just straight up.
I don't like pretty men.
Thick. Oh, I
like men that look like they work hard.
There's something about a man, bitch, construction workers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. There's something about a man who's stocky, even though he has that little gut. Because that gut is something I could squeeze and hold on to.
Yes.
But then he puts his arm around you, and that shit is like rock hard.
And you feel like, solid.
If you look like that and you're my height or taller, I'm 5'9". Let me know.
That's a small section.
Let me know. It is. If you're a construction worker.
You know where you'll find them?
Where?
Philly. You sound like you're describing the average, not average, but like a Philly nigga. The kind with the beard and the stockiness. See, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, fuck.
Sound like a Philly nigga.
That is my
Philly
thing.
niggas, hit us in our inbox at bothgirlspodcast@gmail.com.
Yes. Christina's very single. I'm okay with it, but also I like to fuck. So hit me up. When it comes to my love language, something I see in a partner long term. So as we all know, Christina is very into physical touch.
Yes.
Probably because I wasn't touched a lot as a child. I wasn't hugged a lot. But I could be in the room with somebody who I'm married to, and if they're sitting on one side of the couch and I'm on the other side, I'm like, oh, you hate me. You're mad at me right now.
Yeah.
Because we're not I'm the kind of person, if I'm next to you, how many times have I touched your arm or your leg just now?
Yes.
Like, that's my communication mode. I'm very much physical touch. And it sucks because most of my friends don't even like hugs, so I'm like, oh, well, that's fine. That's okay. So physical touch, that's my big thing. Like, even with my hookups, after we fuck, especially because I always like to say with my hookups, like, I want to be friends. I don't want to just hook up, right? So we'll hook up, and I'm like, I don't necessarily like to cuddle all night long because I get hot, so get the fuck off of me. But like after we fuck, like touch me, like lay on me, like hug me, you know, feel me.
Spread the oxytocin.
Yeah, that's what I like. So that's that. And then physical touch. So that's how I express it. And then how I want to feel appreciated. Definitely accent. I don't care about presents.
Yeah.
I do care about physical touch. I don't care about what's it called?
Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation. Ooh, Christine, I love you. You're so amazing. You're so beautiful. I'm gonna tell you to shut up. But that definite like when I get a text from someone, like my friends have been doing this thing lately. Like my friend is like decorating her her house, and she's like, oh, Christine, and she'll take a picture of something, and she's like, this is something you'd love. I know this is something you'd love. And it just like lights me up. Because she knows me so much that she'll say, and I look at it, I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that in my house somewhere. You know?
Yeah.
So even when it comes to friends, that idea of like, I was thinking about you. Yeah. Oh, wouldn't you like that? Or da 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 da. That is a real. Oh.
I feel you.
That's my heart.
I feel you. I feel you 100%.
I love that.
That's good. So my question, before the last question.
Yes.
What is the best feeling ever? Now that's different for every people. Some people like taking a good poop.
Ooh.
Some people like.
I talk about shit a lot. that's.
Some people say the first scoop of ice cream in a container. Like, what is the best feeling ever?
The best feeling.
It could be. It doesn't have to be literally the best at all the good feelings. But what's one of the best feelings?
One of the. Oh.
I think taking a good poop is up there.
Taking a good poop.
It's close to
sex. Up there. One of them poops that comes out, you look in the toilet, it's a big one. You feel like you cleaned yourself out.
And you feel lighter.
Yes, and when you wipe yourself, there's not, if any, there's no tracks between the cheeks.
Speaking my language.
That's a big one.
You know you're getting close to 30 when good poops make you happy.
I'm telling you. What is the best feeling ever?
Or like beating a red light. Or...
You know how many red lights I run? I don't beat them anymore. I just go through. I don't give a fuck. I look around. Are there cops? I just go. Don't be like me.
Meanwhile, yellow lights give me the highest levels of anxiety.
What is the best? Okay. The best feeling ever.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound very silly.
Yeah.
But when you get the right amount for something, and I'll explain a little further. You go to the store, you buy something. They're like, it's $4.54. You have exactly $4.54 in your fucking wallet. Or no, in your wallet. Like, oh, I have $4, 2 quarters, and 4 pennies. $4.54. Or like, you go to like make a sandwich and you take a glob of mayonnaise or peanut butter, and it's the exact amount you need for the bread. You don't have to go back in.
Yes.
You don't have to dip the crumbs in. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Or like if you're organizing things and you're like, okay, I need to put 16 things here, and you grab whatever, like you're stacking things, and you grab a random amount, and it's exactly 16.
Yes.
There's something about that makes you feel so, having the exact amount. Like the other day, I went to buy something and I had cash on me. And I was like, damn, it was $11 and like 63 cents. And I had a 20 and I had some change. And I had it, now this is not the right amount, but what I'm saying is the change in my wallet was the exact amount. I was like, what? Take that, bitch. I was so excited. I would have to say for me,
having the exact amount.
Yes. Exactly what you need. It makes you feel perfect for a minute.
Yeah, it feels like the universe is designed around you.
Yeah. And then you go and you like trip over something and you fall and you're just
get humbled.
You get humbled immediately. Go
on. My best feeling ever. Ooh. Okay. You step into the shower.
Okay.
It's on hot.
Okay.
You get in, you're like, ooh, this feels good. I'm nice and hot. And then
okay.
You turn it up. Just a little just a little bit. But then the devil's tongue licks your back. And it's just
it's just a little bit too hot.
It's just a little too hot.
But not enough that you're gonna turn it back down.
It's too hot and like you crack. It's too hot in the sensitive skin places, under the boob, but everywhere else,
big.
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. No,
yes.
absolutely.
That is the best feeling ever. That is the best feeling ever.
Oh my god.
I swear I just sit there. I'm like, ooh, this hurts. Ooh, this hurts good.
I'm obsessed. Oh my god.
I take showers with Sam, and he so I would get under the water first, and then we would switch so I could soap up. He would get into the water that I was in. He's like, why? Why do women like to bathe in hell's fire?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Whose child is that?
But yeah, that's the best feeling ever.
I agree. Fuck. Alright.
Ladies, get in the shower. When you think it's too hot, turn it up. Literally 1 centimeter. Beep, beep. I promise you, you'll be in heaven.
That's it. I agree.
You'll be in heaven.
I agree. Fuck.
That's the best feeling ever.
Oh shit. You just got me excited. Alright. Last question before we wrap up the episode. What is one thing?
The bitch is hot.
Yeah, it's alright.
I should have put an undershirt under this.
What is one thing that if you never accomplish, you would consider your life a life not well lived? One thing that on your deathbed you would be like, damn, I think I'm a failure because I never did that one thing.
Okay, so there's 2 things.
Okay.
One that is under my control, and one that's not necessarily under my control.
Okay.
First thing would be to buy a house.
Okay.
I would feel like I'm a failure.
Okay.
And then 2 would be to have multiple children that make it through college, get married, and have kids.
Interesting.
And that's not under my control.
Yeah.
But for me, my success comes in generational success.
Okay.
I didn't think that about myself. I didn't know that. But yeah, if I had to put a label on success for me, I'm not successful until I can have a family that I can successfully feed and put through school.
Yeah.
And watch them get married and watch them have kids. Once they have the kids, then I can be chill. I feel very, very, very fulfilled.
Yeah.
Even if I die before the kids have kids, I feel very fulfilled because I know they'll live on.
Yeah.
But to get them to that point that they don't need me is a very big goal of mine.
Valid.
And it's really sad because it's not under my control. It seems like a lot of pressure I would put on my future kids.
Absolutely.
But I hope I don't put that pressure on them.
I hear you.
But it's pressure because I want to be happy.
I hear you.
But yeah, there's no type of job or anything that I can and can't do that will make me feel fulfilled. But to have a family that never goes hungry, that never wants for nothing. Obviously, kids want, but doesn't have to worry about clothes.
But they're wanting for something.
Yes.
They're not needing.
Right. They don't need for nothing. They don't need for water. They don't need for electricity. They don't need for heat. To successfully do that for them. Or food, yes.
Clothes.
Or good
They know
school.
they're going to go to school. They know they're going to come home in the evening. They know they're going to eat and go to sleep.
Yes, correct. I want a family that finds it odd that they don't eat.
Don't think God has it in my plan to not have children.
No, I don't think so either. I think someone, not to say someone like you, but more people like you need to have children.
Oh.
Because I feel like the world would be a better place. Honestly.
That's such a nice thing to say. Oh my God.
I really do believe that the world would be a better place if they were raised by more people from more diverse backgrounds. Not straight white male, straight white female.
Oh God, yeah. We can use less of those.
Upper middle class.
Oh, I also saw your video. There's a video I saw about states in the United States with the percentage of white people that they have in them. Do you know that at number 10, the percentage of white people is at like 88%?
At number 10?
Yeah. The number 1 state in this country, I think, has a 96%.
Where is that? Idaho? South Dakota?
No.
North Dakota?
No, I think it's West Virginia.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then like, what is it? Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont are in that top 3.
Wow.
Or in that top 10.
And that means there are really people that don't meet black people their entire lives.
Don't meet anyone. They don't know what an Indian man looks like besides the symptoms.
And all they know is people on TV, like you said. And then they end up voting for measures to stop people. Like, yeah, well, black people will go crazy according to CNN.
Exactly.
According to BET, y'all niggas is wildin'.
Exactly. Because they have no exposure to people. Is that fucking bizarre?
It is bizarre.
Bro.
It is bizarre.
Mm.
But okay.
All right.
So, I mean, this is a great, I think this is a really good 1-year episode. I think we've come very far in the year.
There was a break because of COVID, unfortunately, but episode 18, I mean, we've been getting a lot of good feedback.
Yeah.
I have a friend who studied, like, radio communication. Like, he studied things like this, like entertainment on the waves. Whatever those waves may be. And
the airwaves.
And, you know, he said something, and I was like, you don't have to lie to me. And he's like, I promise you I'm not. But he was like, you know, you guys have a very, very good show. And I hope it keeps going. You guys have some quality content.
That makes me feel good. Guys, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Legitimately.
It wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I see the numbers. I see, like, episodes y'all are gelling with.
Yeah.
I definitely see that there was a dip after COVID.
Yeah.
But the people that have hung in there post-COVID,
like,
y'all are golden.
Appreciate
golden.
And, like, y'all, like, you know, send us to your friends.
Yes.
Send us to your cousins. Send us to your parents if they're into listening to us talk about
it. Takes a village. It takes a village. And y'all are our village.
Yes. We're hoping to have some guests on here soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Yes. We're hoping to have some guests. Not just a guest to promote things, you know, guest co-hosts, whatever they're down for.
We're gonna have some men.
We're gonna have some men.
To have some men.
Yes. We definitely need some men in here. Listen, if you have questions, if you want Melissa to read your astral chart.
I've been asking.
Come on. Or do a compatibility chart for you.
Yeah. I think from this year till the next year, you'll see a complete big... We'll stay the same. We're always going to be the best of both girls. But we're just going to keep elevating and elevating and elevating. And that's because of y'all. And
Absolutely.
We truly thank you for hanging in there.
Yeah.
I don't know why you want to hear us speak. I don't know. I consider my voice very annoying.
No. No.
But yeah.
Absolutely not. My accent is disgusting. I try my hardest to hide it. But when I get drunk, it just comes out. You know what I mean?
But we do want to give a big thank you and a cheers to you guys. I'll take I'll take a shot to the fans.
Okay.
Is there any more?
Of course there is.
I've been like a fish.
Box wine.
I will take another swiggle diggle.
A little swiggle diggle.
To the fans.
To the fans. Alright, y'all.
This is to you guys.
Yeah.
Again, check us out on YouTube and you'll watch us do this cheers.
Absolutely.
But this is to you. Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you for supporting us. Keep supporting us. Come on. Hell yeah, bitch.
Oh, Christine finished it. I'll finish it.